Welcome back to Greenhill Junction. So finally, construction is about to begin. A few delays. I bought the wrong plywood to start with. I bought this sheathing stuff, which is absolutely useless for building tabletops. So I went to B&Q and got proper 12mm thick ply with a nice smooth finish on top, which is very nice and flat. And I've just managed to borrow a chop saw, so now I can get on with building the frames instead of doing it by hand. So my 5 main tables will be 3 foot by 4 foot, and I've got the 5 boards sitting there on top of the bigger board, which is basically a bit of spare that will get used for the corners, because I think those two sort of skinnier bits there will be able to make the two sort of joining tables that will go across there and there. So the cunning plan is to have obviously the strapping up the sides, and then 3 kind of bracing bits across the tables like that. Last time I just screwed them on. This time I've decided to try and glue them on. So I got myself some Gorilla wood glue, which hopefully is as good as a Gorilla tape, and basically there'll be a bead of glue along each bit of wood, and I'll get screwed in, maybe 4 or 5 screws on the long ones, 3 or 4 on the short ones, and that will hopefully construct a good solid frame that will prevent any warping. Had to be change of plan with the legs as well. You can see my legs down there. So the last time I used these sort of bracing bits, so the legs would sit in like so, and be screwed into the side like that. It was alright, it worked, but it was a wee bit wobbly. What I'm going to try this time is I've bought these, I don't know what you call them, metal right angles, and my plan is to have it screwed in like that, one on either side of the leg, so one like that and one like that, and see how it is without these bits, see if that's solid enough, and if not, just have those bits as well, just to try and make everything a bit more secure. So I'm going to crack on with that. Don't think anyone needs to really see me gluing and screwing bits of wood together, and I'll come back to you when I've got a completed table. Okay, so that's one table frame complete. I would have had the legs on it, but my drill ran out of battery, so that's currently charging. It's really worked out quite well. I'm quite pleased. It's nice sizes, everyone's pretty secure. These bits here, they're exactly 31 inches, so I'm able to just chop all to size and then glue and screw it in. Made sure it's quite solid, so every bracing bit's got a screw holding it to the main, I suppose the main bracing bit, and it's one of these massive, I think they're 100mm screws, so they just go right through like that to hold everything in. So there's also 3 on either side, and then on the top we've got is these, I think they're 30 or 40mm screws just in. So the long side's got 5 of them, and the short side's got 3 of them, all countersunk in, so nice and flat. So I'm not going to get in the way. I'm probably going to put cork over the top anyway. I'm not quite decided on that because this is a really nice surface, so I think the only reason I put cork down is to try and add some sound deadening to the boards. But nice easy construction. I mean, I am by no means a woodworker or a joiner, and I've just managed to bash that together. So once the drill's charged, I'll get the legs on and then show you what a complete table looks like. So that's the first leg on, and I've got to say these brackets work an absolute treat. I'll show you what I did. So there you go, there's 2 brackets in place. I had to use smaller screws so that basically they didn't cross over and hit one another. So I just went digging in my toolbox and found these wee things or something similar and just stuck 3 in either side of the leg, and then I got 2 of the screws that I've used for the holding the bracing onto the plywood and just stuck them in there. And when I had that, it was there was a slight shuggle to it. For all viewers that don't know the Scots language, that means a wobble. So you know, I had these bits spare anyway, they were attached, so I stuck another 2 screws in there, and now it is absolutely solid. It's perfect. So that's how I'm going to construct the rest of the legs, and hopefully in the next video you'll see our table standing up. And there we go, one finished table. All the legs in, nice and secure, no wobble. It's worked out absolutely perfect. Glad I took a bit of time planning this, thinking about it. You see all the brackets in there. I've not used every screw hole, I thought that was a bit of overkill. So there's generally 3 in the legs and then 2 bigger screws holding it to the frame. Then you get 2 screws there and one on the leg on each of the supports. So it should mean that the weight's fairly evenly distributed. It's not too heavy. I wouldn't say it's much heavier than the tables I built with the chipboard from a previous layout, but it's certainly a lot more secure, no shuggles. So yeah, really pleased. So I'm going to flip it up onto its legs. Well, I should have said each of these legs is 39 inches long, for no other reason than that was half the size of the bit of wood that I got, and I didn't see any point in wasting wood just to make it a certain length. So the wood just got chopped in half. My plan is to get adjustable feet, either that kind of drill in there or attached to the sides, so I can get everything perfectly level before I start laying track. But yeah, let's flip this one over and see how it's sitting. And there we go. Table up on its feet. Really sturdy. Plenty of room for storage underneath as well, which is good. That was part of the plan. I think I've actually got a bit more room in the middle than I planned, because the edge of the table was meant to be in line with that tape, and I think it's just back a little bit, because I want to leave enough room to get some sort of board up the back there to do a back scene. I think I'll do this time, but we'll figure that out all in good time. So leveling wise, this way it's pretty much bang on. Maybe needs a slight rise to get totally centred. It's like that at the back as well. Running on the short side, there's a slight, again, rise it a little bit. There's a tiny bit of adjustment needed, but it's the same all the way. So there's no warping, there's no messing up with the joinery for a change. So yeah, again, tiny, if you want to be picky, tiny little bit to get it dead centre. But I'm chuffed with that. That's exactly what I was wanting. Good solid baseboard. So I'll have another 4 of them to go, and then various other wee tables, and then I'll finally have a blank canvas to lay some track on. So thanks for watching. if you've got any questions about how I constructed this, please just comment and I'll get back to you. Next video hopefully will be showing you the completed baseboards in the room, so that you can see exactly what I've got, what I'm working on, and moving on. So thanks very much. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos, and speak to you again soon. Cheers.